Hey guys, Melissa here. Hi, Jean W. Melissa here to do a reading for you all. My name is Melissa. Melissa here. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. Let me just make sure that we are live and that we have volume before I continue. That's not correct. So I am Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader. Anything you need to know about myself, guys, or this channel, you can either find in the About section. Wow, we have volume. You can either find in the About section of my channel, the description box below, or on my website, which is www.thetaropist.com. That is also where you will book personal readings and things like that. You can, hi honey, donations, my Amazon wish list, or anything else you need to know about me shall be either in the About section of my channel or in the description box below. You can also find things like just things that will help you with the kind of person that I am in my community tab, okay? I like to post there whenever I feel like called to, so you'll find things out about me there as well. We are going to light a little of this Palo Santo, I just decided, and as well we'll light some candles. I kind of wung it this morning, or this afternoon. It's a little earlier than I'm used to, which I'm actually an early person. Believe it or not, guys, I wake up at like 5 a.m. every single day. And I always do these lives at like 8 or 9 p.m. Because of people's work schedules and my children's school schedule, it just seems to work out better. But today I decided to try to get it out of the way. And I said out of the way, like I don't love doing it. I love doing it. But so that me and my children can enjoy the evening together is why I was, trying to do it before they're home already. But anyways, guys, that is enough about that. I did start a membership on this channel again, so if you need to know anything about that, you can either click the join button. It doesn't automatically join you, or the link in the description box below that says join membership here, or whatever it says. I don't really know what it says, to be honest. If you want to find out more about the membership, or again, if you are wondering where to book personal readings, that is also right below that in the description box. On my website. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I felt like I had a spiel today because I'm not very spiely. I'm not very good at this sales thing. Okay, guys. Hi, Stacy. Oof, that was right. I just smoked the fuck out of this shit. Okay, guys. I'll let you know how that goes. How that feels. Woo. Let's have a little coffee, guys. Should we? Delicious. See if we can get that out of the screen. There we go. All right, you guys. Let's light these candles too. Or this candle. Should we do a reading, guys? I think so. After the reading, we're gonna have a little after party. I'm just kidding. I don't know if we will or not, but super chats are always welcome. They will not be answered until after the all of the signs are done. So that is the risk you take, okay? Or you can come back for it later, and if you do super chat. If not, donations are always welcome for myself and for if my moderators would ever put their cash app in there. They're also welcome for them. Okay, guys, we're going to rock and roll here. And let me find my banners. We are on Libra. Libra, happy birthday, gorgeous. My name is Melissa, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader. I am trying to think of what we're going to start out with these. We're just getting messages from the divine, almost personal channeled messages. I will call in your guides, my guides, to kind of collaborate together and bring messages through that you may need at this time, whatever the divine has for you. Sometimes it's wonderful things. Sometimes it's shit we don't want to hear, but whatever it is, it's all from love. And I love you and I'm never judging you. And let's get at your lives here, okay? So this is a Work Your Life deck. I love this deck. Play. Oh my God, Libra, are you for real? Baby, play, okay? Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. You were born, I can't even speak, but you were built to play, okay? I don't know if you know that about you, but you were born to play. You play better than anybody else. But I do think that we get caught up in the conditionings of the world, or the status quo, or this, that, and the other thing, and what makes us good human beings. And everybody knows what makes everybody else a good human being, right? Fuck them. Okay. By the way, is my sound fine? Because I don't know if I checked. I usually check to see if my microphone is the correct microphone, because there's a couple microphones here. I'm going to do that right now while we're on. I don't know if I can, but I'm doing it. Okay. It's on. Moving right along here. You guys, I'm in a weird mood. Is somebody drunk in the chat? I love you guys. Okay, so we got play and align your life. Okay, trust your path as well. I like all these cards. We're gonna get some tarot as well. We're just kind of winging it tonight, you guys. We don't really have a huge game plan. My game plan tonight was to not take life so serious, Libra. Okay, I don't know if you know this about me, Libra, but I have 3 Libra placements. And so I feel like I relate to Libras pretty well. Sometimes not. My child is a Libra. Sometimes we're completely opposites. But I think as far as empathy and really feeling the whole world like all at once, I think we are on that page, just kind of seeing things very differently than the rest of the world. You got the 8 of Cups here, as well as play and align your life, baby. It's a pretty clear message. I mean, it's just as like cut and dry as any message has ever been that's ever come through me. Okay. And it is, we absolutely, in order to align our life, we have to walk away from things that do not align with us. I'm going to give you an example because I love doing that. People think I just want to sit and talk about myself all night long. I'd rather sit and talk about myself than other people. Okay. Because I think that's as childish and as amateur and immature and as unintelligent as it gets. Okay. I'm sure there's a better word for unintelligent, but I'm not very intelligent either. So I think that I would rather talk about myself and compare things to my own life rather than speculate and talk about other people. So what it's saying here is you need to, what you're like, for instance, this channel. So I'm trying to figure out, am I trying to put forth something that I'm not aligned with? Is this not aligning with me? And I'm starting to get to this answer. Like, yes, this is not for you. Clearly things, you know, the divine really will help you or assist you or give you, you know, divine assistance in whatever is meant for you, whatever is aligned with you, right? Whatever is aligned with your soul's path. The 8 of Cups is about walking away from things as hard as it may be. I love being here. I love what I do here, but it might not be what I'm supposed to be doing. If I stay here, it's a likelihood that I am not going to end up where I'm supposed to be, right? Okay. If I'm not supposed to be here, I'm still not 100% sure on that, by the way, guys, because I really do love being here with you guys. At the same time, when things aren't working out, I feel like God is saying, like, it's even if you love it, if it's not working out for you, I feel like it maybe not be supported by the divine. And I'm, again, stay tuned because I'm not sure yet if the divine is just going to shock me and say, hi, Breezy, and surprise me with this particular situation. But I feel like it's saying you might have to walk away from some things that you thought you really liked. Especially if, I'm just going to say this, I'm not 100% sure on, you know, if the thing isn't coming in for you yet, like the dreams you're following wholeheartedly. If those aren't coming in for you, I would say at this time, don't give up on them, okay? But if something isn't feeling right, something doesn't make you feel good, it makes you feel bad about yourself, it's bringing you down into a lower vibration instead of up into a higher vibration, it is time to walk away from those things and get away from anything that makes you feel like you can't just be yourself and play with this life. We should be playing. It's like I'm watching you like an alchemist. I don't really know what that even is, but I'm watching you play with different concoctions and shit. And that is life. Like, how do I work in this crowd? How do I do over here? I'm watching you try to like alchemize and really fit into everything and just see where your place in this world is and play with it. Have fun with it. Don't be so serious about it. Do it in a lighthearted, fun, exciting kind of way. Okay. The 7 of Coins here. I do feel like it's saying that you've invested in something that you are, I'm going to say for you, I feel like you are supposed to continue going after whatever you've invested in. But I do feel like it's saying the reason why whatever you've invested in isn't coming into fruition is because you need to walk away from the things that are kind of keeping you doubting whatever you've invested in. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you right now, Leaves. And I love you so much. Whatever it is you've invested in, whatever you're pursuing, this could be love, this could be anything, business, things like this. Whatever you've invested in, make sure you're going after it from a place of love and because you enjoy doing it. When we can really get into that vibration, which I have a hard time with sometimes myself. So I'm coming from experience here. Is like, I love what I do here, but when I start to get worried about if it's not going to succeed or if it's not going to ever pay my bills to feed my kids, do I have to walk away from, things? God says, I got this, but I want you to do it because you love it. Okay. I feel like we're on the same page here, Libra, right now, whatever. I feel like we're being talked to by God. Both of us are. Okay. I love you so much. We're moving right along here to Scorpio. Hi, guys. I'm moving right along to Scorpio. Okay. There's the top of my head again. Scorpio, hi, gorgeous. My name is Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for the next few minutes here or so. Let's get, we're just going to get some messages from the divine, whatever they have for you, from your guides, my guides. We're calling in all guides. Please, all guides report to the Taropist, please. And thank you. we are going to get some messages here for you. Whatever you need to hear or want to hear or don't want to hear but really need to hear is what we're going to ask for right now. I do feel like they have a lot to say to you, okay? Scorpio, let's see what we got here, honeys. It says boundaries, okay? It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? I like this. No, okay? If you were wondering, I'm getting a weird message about a person that is a big fuck no for the divine, okay? They're like, you already know this ain't right for you. You already know they ain't treating you good enough. There needs to be a boundary set here, and maybe they'll turn into a better, it's not like they're going to turn into a better person. People will be the person we allow them to be with us. And I feel like somebody is kind of crossing over your boundaries here, but only because you're letting them. Okay. I love you so much. Lemuria. It says creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay. This is all turning into Lemuria. Okay. All of this, when we set boundaries, we stick to them. And we say no and we mean it. Okay. Cause we can say no all day long, but if we're not going to stick to that, it's like, kids, people will, unfortunately, especially if they've come from survival mode, trauma, whatever it is, just in general, people will be the person we allow them to be. So if you have somebody in your life, and I feel like you do, that is crossing boundaries of yours that you've set because you love them. And Scorpio, I have a lot of Scorpio friends who are in relationships. Almost always, actually. My Scorpio friends, if from the day I met them till right now, they've always been in relationships. They're very big lovers. But I have actually seen, while I think Scorpios are the most powerful of all the signs, I would say Leo, Scorpio, I don't know. We're all powerful in our own right. And we all have, these placements, different places in our charts. But Scorpios exude this power, like this you ain't fucking with me power. But then when they get into a love connection, I have watched that fucking, where did my fucking hard gangster ass Scorpio friend just go? Because all of a sudden it's so interesting. But I am getting here that there's somebody in your life that you're, I feel like maybe allowing to treat you not poorly necessarily, but I feel like they got lazy on your ass. And I feel like it's time to show them that that's not okay. I feel like you just think that that's the way, oh, well, this is what happens when you get comfortable in a situation. No, this is what happens when you let them get comfortable treating you like this, okay? Don't let them get comfortable doing that, and they won't do it because, again, they are not going to walk away from a Scorpio, okay? But they will treat a Scorpio however a Scorpio allows them to be treated, okay? Is what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense for you. And I am going to get some tarot. Why did that take so long, and why is everything so weird? You guys, have I been getting tarot for... Did I get tarot for Libra? What cards did I use? I am freaking out. You guys are about to get to know the real me. No, I'm just kidding. I've always been the real me. Guys, the Wheel of Fortune here, Scorpio. I feel like the sky is the motherfucking limit if you can set these boundaries and stick to them. And again, I don't feel like you have a problem with boundaries. Maybe in some friendships, right? Family, I feel like you do feel very loyal, overly loyal to people who you love, right? But just because you love them does not mean they get to destroy you or treat you like shit or get lazy on your ass. These are 50-50 give and takes, okay? I do feel like something painful needs to come to an end. I'm getting you need to leave somebody, if I'm being honest with you. But I do think it's saying that if you leave them, this could turn around in your favor, the Wheel of Fortune here. But I feel like whatever happens, if they come back or if you leave them and they don't come back, everything you've ever dreamt of is coming in. The wheel is shifting in your favor. But it's by way of you knowing that you're going to be okay if you set a boundary because you're not comfortable with this boundary being crossed. You should never settle to be uncomfortable in a situation. I'm getting like the way they treat, like you're doing every fucking thing. Maybe you're the breadwinner here. I feel like you're the fucking female and the breadwinner and you're fucking, and this motherfucker's lazy as fuck. Oh, I literally just was like, oh my God, I wonder if blah, blah, blah watches me. Okay. I'm sorry. But I'm just going to say to you, you deserve better. Okay. I love you so much. Whoever I'm reading for right now, you set these motherfucking boundaries. I feel like the fucking windfall is coming in for you, okay? Set these boundaries. I feel like you need to walk away from somebody who may, again, come back a better motherfucker, right? But they'll be whoever you allow them to be. And at this time, I feel like the divine's asking you to walk away to show them that you ain't taking that shit no more, okay? I love you, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm excited about that too, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like when you work with the divine, I feel like they've been calling you to walk away from this situation. When you worked with the divine is like, you ain't never had a motherfucker like me on your side, okay? The divine is like, I'll have your back like no bitch ever has, okay? That's all powerful and shit, super cute, and it's like, come on, baby, it's time. You are a gangster. You got to know that shit. It's like you know that at all other times, except for, again, when your little heart gets involved in something. But your heart doesn't, is loving and loyal as you can be. It does not ever deserve to be walked all over or stomped on or taken advantage of or taken for granted. And I feel like your ginormous heart is being taken for granted. And it's time to like walk away and give yourself that ginormous heart. It's like watching you pour fucking like boatloads of money into your own bank account, because I feel like you've been pouring it elsewhere. And it's like not just, it doesn't have to be actual money, but I feel like it could be. I feel like you're the breadwinner here. But your own energy, if you poured your own energy into you, the divine's like, I'm watching neat fucking Roadrunner and shit. Okay, I love you. You got this, baby. But I do feel like you need to give somebody a little lesson, teach somebody a little lesson. Okay, that you ain't here forever. You ain't theirs. They don't own you. Something like this. Okay. Whew, I love you so much. Moving right along to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, hey there, beautiful. Melissa here to do a reading for you. Just whatever comes up from the divine. We're just taking it kind of chill, taking it easy. Yes. I feel like I feel relaxed. Okay. Somebody's smoking a little dank in my fucking, in my chat room or something, guys. I can smell it from here. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Oh, it's funny, right? It feels nice. A little something. Somebody with really good energy, really powerful energy came in to the chat right now. Who is it, you guys? Say hi to me. Okay. Let's get some messages for you, Saggy. Okay, I'm really ready for this. I think I'm ready. What does the divine have to say to you? Baby, I'm yours. If you want me, give me your love. I'm loving you forever. If you need me, you guys, that was terrible, but I don't know who that is. I think it's Boyz II Men, maybe, or Shy. But I will link that in the community tab later when I figure this out. Warrior Woman, it says here, have you answered your deepest calling? Your deepest, I said, your deepest calling, okay? Not the cute little calling that was easy to go after, wasn't very risque or risky or whatever. Have you answered the deepest one, the one that scares you so bad it makes you want to vomit a little bit in your mouth, okay? The crumbling. It's a weird mood in here, guys, okay? Not my fault. Somebody's smoking weed. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay, so something here is definitely crumbling, kind of by the wayside. Okay, I don't even know what that means, but that's what came through just now, so I'm saying it. Is falling away at the wayside. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I can't really get the message through on that. But it is saying here something is coming apart, so that I'm watching it literally. It's cute. It's like falling apart, but then it's like rebuilding pieces. It was like you had the right pieces, but they were in the wrong place or something like this. It's a very interesting message. But I feel like you're kind of avoiding your big scary dream, whatever that. It could be love, by the way. It could be like the big scary love of your life. I'm getting like that, the kind of underdog going for like the head cheerleader or the football fucking captain or something like this. But the divine is asking you to go for whatever you feel called to go for. We are always supposed to. Rejection is just fine. We're not going to die, but we have been taught that rejection and failure are terrible ideas. From our good old beloved school system, okay, where the government kind of writes the curriculum for us. So I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry, because this is very real and I get to observe these things and God has given me that gift and I'm so grateful for that gift. But this is a very real thing. The very system that benefits from us all being sort of and walking like robots and being very fucking we're all like I'm getting okay. I don't know what the fuck all this stuff coming through is, but it's just saying here that the government wrote the curriculum and we've all been brainwashed to believe that we can't go after our big scary dreams, right? We've been brainwashed to think that our biggest dreams are becoming a police officer or a fireman or, and these aren't what we are born to do here on this lifetime. Well, I think that's wonderful. If you do feel called to do that, if you feel called from the soul to save lives, wonderful. But if that's not what you're feeling called to do, and maybe by save lives, it means you literally become a Reiki healer, it's imperative that you start to follow the big scary calls of your soul that people I'm getting that people have put shame to, or you have shamed yourself for, okay, whatever that means. The tower comes out and the crumbling. You guys can't make this shit up. There's something coming apart here that you think you want. Maybe it's a fucking terrible lover, right? Maybe you have good love, like, I feel like it's asking you to walk away from this iced out motherfucker who ain't treating you well or ain't giving you no love, no shit like that. But it's asking you to choose with your heart. Whatever it is that you're going, whatever this is, it could be love. You got the Lover's card here. But the Lover's card is about a choice, and it is about choosing with your heart. Going after the things that, that you dreamt up in school instead of the one they kind of implanted in your brain for you. This is a very real thing. Can you get to the seed of that? Figure out what you were built to do, what kind of naturally comes through you, what downloads and channels through you. It's asking you to go for that, whatever that is. Love, if it's a lover situation. Again, maybe you got some dude that has fucking banks for fucking days. He owns like 13 banks. And the other dude has a good sized bank account, right? Or male, female, or non-binary. It's asking you to go for the one that you could like imagine if you guys went broke, because it's always a possibility, right? Maybe you don't go broke, but maybe this whole world actually gets rid of everything that's like that has financial status, right? And maybe we all just live on communes and we become these fucking hippies, all of us. Just let's say, who is the motherfucker out of the two that you got to choose from right now that you want to be with, that you're going to have fun with, that you're going to jump off the fucking cliff with, into the fucking water and have a blast with? You don't want that uptight motherfucker that owns 13 banks. There's a reason why he's so rich. He's a greedy motherfucker, okay? And you deserve better than that. I feel like I maybe should have saged or something today, guys. Anybody got any sage in the house? I love you guys. Whew. But I'm just saying, make sure what you do, what you choose, has nothing to do with that, what everybody else is going to think of you. Because there's going to be a day, Sagittarius, where that shit don't matter any motherfucking ways, okay? I love you so much. You got some beautiful choices, like right in front of you. But it is saying, please choose whatever that is with your heart. Whatever one is going to make you fulfilled and satisfied if nobody's looking, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. We're moving right along, guys. I got a little crazy with it, and I don't apologize for it, okay? Moving along here, Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like I'm a fucking hillbilly right now. Capricorn? What the fuck is this? Cute. Who's in here from like the south? I'm getting like a southern, really southern though. It's really fucking cute. I got like boots on and shit. They have shit on the fucking boots. It's not just fucking like cute cowboy boots that are like sweet, innocent, dance at the fucking rodeo cowboy boots. These are like shit on the cowboy boots. Okay, you guys? I'm sorry. It's weird. I'm not sorry. I keep saying it, but I'm really not sorry. And we're moving right along here, Capricorn. Yee-haw. I'm getting sort of cowboy Capricorn-y. Yee-haw. Let's get after it and see what the divine has for you. Oh, shit. The Great Gathering. Some sort of rodeo going on this evening. I can feel it. It's time to get your little fucking snakeskin boots on and get the fuck out there, okay? It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. I love it. I do feel like there's a gathering, some sort of party that you're supposed to go to. I feel like you're going to meet somebody, some people that are a part of your soul tribe. This could be something you're literally invited to for your business, whatever it is, sort of like maybe you are a rodeo guy, whatever that is, whatever those are called, a jockey or something. Who or what is triggering you? Mirror. Okay. So this is about, if you look around at the world and how, you'll probably see me, just everybody, we kind of get very triggered by things, and it is asking us to take a look at why it is triggering us. Okay. Sometimes it's because it's something that, we're currently hating within ourselves, right? Something that we hate about ourselves. And sometimes there's a healing that needs to happen. There always is. If you hate something about yourself, there's a healing that needs to happen. But so it's really asking you to look at what is triggering you right now. I'm going to get some tarot on it though. And the Great Gathering. I feel like there is something that you're being asked to attend. I am almost getting you're afraid to go because of a trigger. Okay. It's an interesting, but it's asking you to get past this fear. You're going to handle your triggers don't have control of you anymore. Okay. Maybe you've got control of them. I want you to grab them by the fucking balls. I can't get over this rodeo feeling. Okay. Like grab the bull by the horns. A lot of bulls going on here. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. But it's very interesting. Queen of Swords. That's what they want you to know, is that you have the capability of being, they don't want you to shut your emotions off, okay? Because that would be, we don't suppress emotions. We just don't let them fucking dictate who we are, okay? We just don't we don't fly off the handle anymore because we know that that's not who we really are. And that the Queen of Swords, well, it's like her words cut deep, okay, like a knife. She is I would say the wordsmith. She is a Libra, okay? So I would say she's the wordsmith of all of the court cards, her and the King of Swords, obviously. The Sun card and the Two of Cups here. I do feel like there is something that it's asking you to go to. I feel like you're tossing it up, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a party, really. It could be It could be a job. It could be an opportunity, a business opportunity that you're afraid that you have control of your triggers. That's what I'm going to say to you. I didn't think I did. Okay. So I'm coming from a very experienced space here, but you do have control of your triggers. You do have control of your emotions. And it wants you to like practice controlling your emotions like a sit-up. Okay. Like doing sit-ups or something. There's a muscle that literally builds every time you refrain from flying off the handle immediately and being more mindful about your reactions and things like this. It's saying that it wants you to take this opportunity and test yourself. Because you're going to pass with flying colors, the Queen of Swords. You're going to pass with flying colors. You're going to be able to avoid flying off the handle in a situation that is going to trigger you, but you're going to be able to show off that motherfuckers don't have your power anymore. You've taken it back, okay? I love you so much. This feels pretty powerful. I'm not going to lie. And I love you. I love that too. I love you guys. And yeehaw. Oh my God, your little cowboy. How cute. So baby, you got this, and nobody has control of you, okay? But you do have control of your emotions, and you hold the power. When we do fly off the handle, we give that power away to anybody listening, the reaction, it feeds the people that want to see us fail the most, okay? So please don't feed them anymore. They don't need any more snacks, okay? They're kicked out of the snack pool. I don't know. I love you so much. We're moving right along here. I hope I finished that reading, guys. Everything's a little strange. I've been drinking coffee, guys, again, and it's turning out to be a bit of a problem. I'm just kidding. No, I've had like 3 cups today. Okay, you guys, it started out back to 1 cup a day. Now I'm like, then I was doing my readings at 8. I would have a cup right before, so 2 cups. Today I've had 3 cups. This is my 3rd cup, okay? I'm sorry. When I go back to being a caffeine-free person eventually, but not today. Today is not that day. All right, you guys, let's see what we got here. Lemuria. I love this card. Did I move along here, Aquarius? My name's Melissa. I'm going to be your tarot card reader here for the next few minutes or so. We're just going to see what your guides, my guides, what the universe is collaborating together to tell you. It says, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding light, laying foundation, divine plan. You're being divinely guided here towards your greatest life. Your best life is what I'm getting with Lemuria. Again, this is creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Creating heaven on earth really is about doing what makes you happy right in the moment, right now. Don't be afraid of doing it by yourself. Don't be afraid of looking foolish. All these stupid little egotistical brainwashes that we've been handed and things like this. We're not to be falling for it. This is the age of Aquarius here. It's time to be march to the beat of our own drum, fly our freak flag, whatever it is. It's time to be ourselves. And to stop allowing the worry of how others will receive us. The worry of how people will receive us, stop us from being who we want to be and enjoying life the way we want to enjoy it, okay? We have to. We are the only people who can make that decision for ourselves. And when people are walking around angry at everyone, especially angry at those that are happy around them, it is only us that can make the decisions to do the things that, like, I've watched people get so mad at people who aren't working right now. The people that are still working really hard and they're yelling at everybody for working or for not working. They're mad because they're still working very hard. For people that are underpaying them and treating them like shit, okay? Or because they are the people who employed people who, treated their employees like shit and fucking didn't pay them enough and acted like they were their redheaded stepchild and shit, okay? Fuck you. No, thank you, okay? I'm sorry. 2 of Cups here. Who we on? Aquarius. You could have a love situation here that is going to feel like heaven on earth, but I do feel like it's saying whatever is coming in for you it's asking you to only attach or go with things that align with who you truly want to be from the core, okay? We don't need to put on this facade. We need to, of all the people, we're in the age of Aquarius, and the reason why we're all stripping off these facades is because of you. Mwah. I love you so much. So thank you for that, because the age of Aquarius is really allowing us to become who we've always been, okay? Unfucking ourselves, stripping away the facade is really what we're doing here. The 2 of Cups, it could be love, could be a Capricorn that you have in mind here. I'm going to get one more tarot card because I just feel like it all of a sudden, which is interesting. But I do feel like you're being divinely guided towards the things that align with you, but it is, about really needing to step into those things and grabbing onto those opportunities. the Chariot flies out as I say that. I hadn't seen it yet. Could be a Cancerian coming in. I'm just kidding, Aquarius, okay? But it could be a Cancerian that you have here that is the love of your life. Either way, I feel like it's asking you to take the wheel. So Aquarius, take the wheel. I am getting Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, wow, that was terrible. But the Chariot card is Jesus is handing the wheel back to you. It's your turn to drive. And it's like, we're going to show you these things that you align with here, but you need to grab onto them. And I'm actually getting this weird, I was coming up with a meme earlier, and it was, the divine keeps showing you people. This is a weird message that is just being added onto it, but it's like the divine keeps showing you people that align with you, that are like-minded, and you keep thinking that that people are copying you. This is a real thing I watch happen out here all the time, that everybody's like, oh, they're trying to be me. Look at them trying to be me. Everybody's copying me. No, we're all gifted, right? We're all being downloaded divine information. Believe that shit or not. And more importantly, the divine keeps showing you people who are like-minded, people who are on the same wavelength, the same page as you, and you keep fucking getting all like, I'm not saying you, by the way, Aquarius, maybe you are, but people keep getting all fucking like shiesty about it instead of like inviting, oh my God, somebody who thinks like me. They get all fucking, it's just so funny. We're so funny as human beings, but it's like, it's time to shut that shit off. That defensive, it's because we don't think we're good enough in our own skin, or that we're never going to be appreciated for the divine gifts that we have, or whatever it is. It's an insecurity that needs to go away, because the truth is we're missing out on a lot of good connections, relationships, and people, places, and things, because we're afraid that everybody wants to be us, instead of that we just finally, God is finally giving us the people who align with us. Okay. So I'm getting here that there are things in your vicinity here that are aligned with you, and it could be your own insecurities stopping you from going towards them because you think people are trying to be you or be like you or something like this. It's like we all have some similar things out here. We're all pretty gifted, and we all have some similar gifts out here. But the divine is saying, I'm going to show you these things that align with you, but as long as your guard is up and you're too defensive to go towards them, we're not going to be able to kind of come into alignment with ourselves or with them. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. I got a little lost there. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I love you so much. And we're moving right along here, guys. Pisces, we're stuck at 7 again, guys. Do you think that's weird or not? Because I'm watching people who literally have like 100 subscribers, and they always have 40, 50, 60 people in their chat. Do you think that maybe I need to start a new channel, guys? Because maybe I fucked this channel up. Like, did I fuck the algorithm up a little bit or something? Because 7 people, it's just a little like, it's like, I've watched people like that are literally sleeping in their fucking, like the person, I'm not trying to make fun of people, but it's so boring. They literally might as well be snoring and sleeping in their fucking chat or in their live. And there's like 40 and 50 people watching. And I'm like, well, this is interesting because I can only get like 5, 6, 7 people on my chats. What's that all about? Who wants to explain this to me? Do you think I need to start a new channel? I want your advice for real, guys. Give me your honest opinion of what you think that is all about. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't think I'm the best tarot card reader around, but I do think I would be entertained by me. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I think like 7 and 6 people, when I watch people, like I said, 100 subscribers, out of 7,000 subscribers, I get 6 that come onto my live. Something ain't right. Am I right? Okay. Moving right along here to Pisces. I keep thinking that too, but actually I keep getting less. So I was up to about 20, which I was super excited about. And then the Tarot Destroyer came around and started destroying shit. But then I realized it wasn't really that I had 20 people in the chat. Probably 7 of them were the Tarot Destroyer, right? I agree with that, but if the 7.4K out of the 7,000 people that I have as subscribers, as you can see, my live chat has 5 people in it right now, So maybe, I think I would get more in my live chat with 1 subscriber, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do at this point, guys, but I love you so much. And I think the divine is really trying to work on what is successful. The success is that I love the people that are in my chat with me. I love you guys, like, dearly, but I would love for there to be more people for you to chat with and more people I'd like my channel to grow, to be honest with you. I really would like to be able to make a living here so that I could actually feed my children and not have to go back to the workforce that I just can't go back to. When you're a psychic, there's a few things that you can't do, and one of them is work in the fucking public, okay? It's just too hard when you can see through everybody's shit, okay? Unbound. I'm going to try to remember. Hi, guys. Hello from England. Fun. So you made it on here, huh? All the way from England? I guess it's just me. Maybe I'm just not entertaining enough, you guys. That's always a possibility. Sometimes I think I'm more entertaining than I am. But Aquarius or Pisces, I mean, whoever you are, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to try to remember to timestamp it right here for you. We got Unbound, okay? Unbound, it says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And deep replenishment, okay? Unbound. Yeah, I do feel like there's a need to release an old pattern that kind of was passed down from you from generations is what I'm getting here. So it's like maybe the old I'm almost getting it's because it says deep replenishment here. I feel like it's this old conditioning that we were told we need to work our fingers to the fucking bone until we're bleeding, until we're so depleted that we don't even know who the fuck we are or where the fuck we're going anymore. I feel like you've had that burned into your I feel like parents, if I'm going to be honest with you, for whoever I'm reading for here, I feel like you've had parents that make you feel like, just kind of winging it. And I feel like maybe you're even successful here financially, but I feel like they're acting like you're not successful because of the lack of, I'm getting hard work, labor. We don't need to be laboring for anybody, okay? The only job we really have here is mastering ourselves. And then whatever we feel called to do, and I feel like you're doing with this Unbound, I feel like you are actually breaking generational curses of this kind of old toxic masculine conditioning that we've had placed upon us. So good for you. I'm very proud of you. And Five of Wands. I feel like you have a fucking, I'm getting family, but it could be friends or colleagues or co-workers or something like this. Somebody is watching. I feel like you feel the need to defend yourself to everybody about the way you do what you do, okay? Fuck them. This is your life. And we really have to get rid of and let go and let down the weight of the world where we really feel like we need to kind of like fit into this certain way of things being done. That is all being ripped away from us anyways, eventually here. And the Four of Wands and the Six, 4, 5, and the Six of Wands. That's fucking crazy. First of all, 4, 5, 6. Go look up that angel number. I believe it. It's very positive. I'm just going to say that the 4, 5, 6 is really like profound. I can't say the word. Acceleration maybe is what I'm looking for here. It's huge. Whatever you're coming into is huge. I'm getting monumental. The Four of Wands. The Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Again, I feel like you've had to battle through everybody's little naysay. Okay, I'm getting from your family, but could be friends, family, even people in, maybe you're on YouTube, and even people in your niche or people in your whatever you do, like whatever field you're in, have really dogged on the way you do things. I feel like it's because the way you do things aren't like, you're not fucking working your fingers to the bone. I think you're working, but I think you're doing it from a space of nature. Like you're doing it naturally, the way you feel called to do it, which really gives you a lot of energy, makes, when people are doing things the way they feel like they're supposed to do them, it drains them, makes them very low vibrational, kind of crabby, come home, scream at your kids, spank them for no reason, stuff like that. I feel like you're standing out, or you're going to be standing out for sticking to your guns here on whatever this is. Again, it's like sticking to your guns, but I'm like, but then they're saying, but you're not like forcing or pushing anything. And I love it. You're like refusing to fight for something that is already yours. Okay. So like a battle that you don't have to battle because you set down those wands. I don't know. I can't really get what I'm saying here, but I do feel like you're getting public recognition for not falling for that fucking third dimensional old toxic masculine way of doing things and being. Okay. You just enjoy yourself, and the divine will, again, whatever it is, it's like sometimes we need to be patient, or we need to do this, that. Patience, as you can ask anybody in the chat from moments ago, not my fucking thing. I'm not good at patience, but it is saying if you can be patient and you don't ever have to work too hard or push too hard for the things that are for you, the things that align with you. And I feel like it's pissing people off that whatever you're going towards, you don't have to work very hard at it. And it's just kind of coming in, I'm getting all your chin kind of flying in at you. And again, you're just sitting there looking pretty as hell. Okay. You keep doing that, baby. That's what God wants from you. Okay. Moving right along, guys. Hi, Cece. Oh, guys, let's move right along here to Aries. Aries, hey there, gorgeous. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to get whatever messages the divine have for you. Your guides, my guides, all the guides in the world. We're just going to get whatever messages come through. Aries. Wow. Well, we got birthing a new age. I love and share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. Okay, so, So I've been getting this on you a lot lately, Aries, and I feel like one Aries out there is feeling like they can't share their perspective with the world because it doesn't align with the world, the rest of the world's beliefs. Okay, there's nothing funnier to me than when I'm getting in an argument with somebody, and this is what's coming through right now for you, Aries, with somebody who is like reciting the way it's always been, like. Oh, that's so sweet and cute, right? But I've been downloaded like the way it actually is, or the way it's going to be coming in the future here. And it's really cute that you think you know something because you read it in a book and you believed what they told you. But there are lies being written all over the world and shared with us, again, to benefit a large governing body or whomever, the elite, the top fucking half, the top tier, whatever it is. I get that you have some information that you're being downloaded. I'm not going to tell you to go share it because I'm gonna say right now, I had so many people try to diagnose me with mental illnesses when I was when all this information started coming through me about the corruption in the government and the corruption in our schools and stuff like that. It's not fun to be able to see these kinds of things here, but I do get that it's saying that there's a platform. Maybe you need to start a YouTube channel and really discuss the in safety, I have had a hard time with because I'm just the kind of person that's like, we should all freely share what's within us, right? But there are, unfortunately, laws set in place where you can't really discuss things, and they've done this on purpose so that they don't get in trouble, okay? So people don't bust them out, so that it's illegal for people to bust them out for being corrupt. So be safe and careful about the things you share, but I do feel like you're being called to a platform to share some information that is being downloaded through you. And that's just what I'm getting for you, Aries. If this doesn't resonate for you guys, do feel free to check out your other placements, of course, because this feels very specific all the time, Aries, and do some grounding. And also, this information isn't going to stop coming through you when you're grounded, but being grounded will help you share it from sometimes when we get a lot of divine revelations and information and downloads, we get shaky and almost out of because the energy is wild, right? So do some grounding, and then you can share these things from a very calm and knowledgeable space instead of that panicky, frantic space. Okay, because nobody listens when we're freaking the fuck out about something that we have just learned by way of download. So it's really come into a place where you can share what you know and share it safely, comfortably, make you comfortable, make the people that are listening comfortable. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now for you. 7 of Swords. And 7 of Coins. There's an internal fear here. I don't do that, and I haven't watched the reader who does say that for years. But there was a reader that I used to love back in the day who always said that multiple 7s meant internal fears that don't exist. And I'm getting that. So there is a way that you can share what you're sharing. I feel like you've tried to share it, and people have not been receptive because I think the way you shared it was when we get this download, this psychic information, we're also channeling psychic energy, right? And it's kind of and it feels a little freaky and scary, okay? But if you can ground, you still have that information, the psychic information, but you can share it from a really safe, comfortable space, okay? From, the kind of energy that makes people feel comfortable hearing whatever you're saying is what I'm getting. I love you so much. I feel like you got a really big purpose here, Aries, whoever comes and watches me in the Aries readings. But it is really about getting to know your gifts, getting to know how to handle them without, hurting yourself or anyone else, okay? I love you so much, and we're moving right along here. To Taurus. Taurus, hi, gorgeous. Melissa here from the Taropist. That's just weird. I don't know what I was saying. But going to do a little reading for you guys, neither here nor there, and just see what the divine has for you. Whatever comes out. Okay, guys? If anybody's interested, we're going to stick around and answer some questions after the show. We're going to call it the after show. Or we're just going to kick it or answer any questions that anybody might have for the tarot. Inner Temple is what you got here, Taurus. And Pleiades, I don't really know how to say that, but I know what that is now. It's a star seed. I used to not know what that meant. Now I'm all proud because of Brasha. I love her. Brasha. So warrior woman, and have you answered the deepest calling, or have you answered your deepest calling? I do feel like you are a starseed, whoever I'm speaking to here. And there is a big, this is bringing up a message, okay, that some sweet lady asked me to kind of collaborate when I was first getting into tarot. And she was a wonderful person who had all this information about this kind of like Pleiadian information, right? And I was like, girl, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just here to like teach people how to love. But now that I've had a lot more channel through me, I'm like, oh, so she was onto something, right? Like she knew what the fuck she was talking about, but I didn't yet. But I do feel like it's saying here that you might be avoiding kind of stepping fully into some of your unearthly side, okay? Your Pleiadian side, you may want to look that up. I'm getting that you need to look up Pleiadian starseed, okay? So I feel like whoever I'm speaking with, this is not going to be for everybody, guys, but it might be for you. And so 2 of Cups, High Priestess, you're psychic, and I feel like you're, calling in everything that you align with, including your psychic gifts, your higher self. I'm feeling like you're very aligned with that at this time, or you're calling in that alignment. I feel like you're just very psychic at this time. I'm kind of getting similar energy to Aries. We got the Page of Coins and the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's saying it's okay to take what you are being downloaded and find logical reason to help you bring your message to I feel like I've got a lot of psychics in here watching me, guys, that need to kind of have platforms. Well, the more people that awaken, it's true. Like, this isn't just a big farce that everybody's out here on YouTube sharing their little gifts with the world, okay? That we are it's our obligation, our duty, once we've awoken, to really get into what that means, what our gifts are, what we're here to do, kind of find our purpose so that we can get in and start helping, because there's going to be another brush or another fucking wave of awakening wonders, right? And we need to be able to help them to kind of guide them towards this is how we can ensure that good wins over evil, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. That spirit wins over the devil, or our ego is really what I think that I don't believe in bad spirits, you guys. It just is, I'm a psychic who God told me a long time ago, the only devil on earth is the one inside of each of us. And there is no demon. It's just the wounded ego is the only demon alive, okay? And there is no actual like bad spirits on the other side or entities that are bad. Okay. It's just what a human being will do with energy that they're unfamiliar with is really what it is, or how, depending on how wounded or damaged their ego is. Okay. And so as you can see, as I was talking to Aries about, that we can get a little freaked out by our psychic gifts. That is when fear gets involved, it turns dangerous, okay? So fear is what we're trying to overcome here and really step into our gifts so that we can help the next wave of folks that are awakening wake up safely, because it is dangerous. It can be dangerous going from not being able to see the reality of the world to seeing it. It's like kind of like the Matrix, right? Where if you just went from that fun, delicious state to that dark, scary. By the way, the Matrix, I think the non-Matrix here, the reality is prettier to me. But there are things that you'll see that still happen in the Matrix that are a little dangerous and scary to see. And I'm sorry for all of this deep-ass talk, but whoever I'm reading for must be deep as hell. So it's important, like I said, if you feel that you have some gifts, it's really important that you really get into exploring them, mastering them, acknowledging them, learning about them from a safe source. Usually that safe source it's coming through you, but it's about really just learning how to listen to your gifts and to do it safely for you and for everyone involved. Okay. Interesting stuff, you guys. You little awakening wonders of the world. Hi, Coop. Yes. And actually, I think those special glasses, the ones that actually that you can't see through very well, have kept us safe and sound for so long. But knowing what to do when you get those little, when you get the rose-colored glasses taken away from you, really getting into that you're not crazy. It's not, it doesn't have to be scary if you can do it and nurture yourself through it and, surround yourself with safe, like-minded people, things like this. Okay. That's what I'm getting for everybody. I just do feel like that, again, we must have, I feel, a new wave of people that are going to start waking up, and they are going to be freaking out. Okay. So there needs to be people that are kind of It's okay, honey. Like, this is like, give me your hand. We're going to walk through this together. So I'm getting that if you have gifts and you're feeling that you've been awakened, we have a duty now to really get to know our own gifts and to really give a safe haven for those who are going to be waking up after us. Okay. Moving right along here. Did I do Virgo? I'm freaking out, you guys. Did I already do Virgo, guys? I don't think I did. If I did, we're done. I don't think I did. Did I do Leo? I didn't do Gemini, you guys. We're on Gemini. Are we on Gemini? I am so freaked out. I don't know how I jumped all the way down to Virgo there, you guys. But I think we're on Gemini. I think that was Taurus that I was just speaking with. Okay, thank you guys. Gemini, Melissa here. I didn't forget about you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Sometimes I just get fidgety, and especially when I'm talking about this kind of stuff, while I feel very called to help the world awaken. And I get, I've had my own family call me mentally ill because of it. So it is a scary thing when you can see more than people that are still very brainwashed. And so, and I am not saying that in a mean way. It's just like, again, before it's safe for somebody to see the reality, they are unable to. So but if you don't know that people just can't see what you can see, that's the other part, was that you keep trying to tell everybody, look what I can see now. And they're like, what, crazy? And it's like, maybe you guys feel that way about me right now. But the reality is it's about being more awakened or more gifted at this time than other people. And there are going to be people that are starting to shed that, be able to see a little more clearly. And they're going to be scared, just like you were when you started to awaken, for whoever I'm reading for. Gemini, Melissa here. I'm going to do a reading for you now. I'm sorry, guys. Leap says, you go first, the universe will catch you. I love that, Gemini. It really is asking you to take a leap of faith. I'm getting the Fool card. You got a whole new world. I'm getting a new beginning, a whole new life. The one you always kind of dreamt of, but it's asking you to actually take action towards it. I get it. I'm just like the bunch of psychic people. We got the Pleiades card here as well. So I do feel like you are a starseed as well. Sometimes wonder where the information you get comes from. Okay, like, wow, I can always, I always know what the fuck I'm talking about. I always have the answers to everything. And I just don't know why. I didn't read about that, right? You're channeling divine information from your Pleiadian background or whatever. That you don't have to be a Pleiadian starseed, but some sort of starseed, some sort of, we'll just say chosen one or indigo or something like this. I got the Four of Cups here. I'm getting this energy of you have like been avoiding stepping into your gifts, okay? But I do feel like it's saying that you're being asked to take a leap of faith, or you're going to take a leap of faith here, and really trust the guidance that you're being given here with the Temperance card, the Four of Cups. I feel like it's saying that you've been kind of feeling drawn to explore something. The Hanged Man, the Chariot, and the Five of Swords. Let me just see here. I feel like you've been in sort of an isolation space really while you are trying to figure out what it is you want to do. And I always get this energy on Geminis where it's like, well, I'm so good at everything. Okay. I can excel at anything because I think your brain, you're a very logical minded person, very intellectual. Intellectual beings, unlike myself, because I'm more spiritual. But intellectuals can actually ace. Like, I just feel like your brain is very sharp, right? So you can take in information, memorize it immediately. Not just memorize it, but master and excel at it immediately. Okay, Gemini, that's just kind of your thing. And so I'm getting here that it's saying like there's something that you're being downloaded, right? But you're kind of having a hard time choosing what's coming through you over what you've learned, because you've learned a lot, because you're very smart and very intellectual and very, But I feel like it's saying you actually have some things that you have a higher perspective on that you're not really willing to go for. You've been rejecting going for. Maybe check into star seeds and things like this. But I feel like whatever your mission here on Earth is, you've been rejecting it because it doesn't kind of fit with the logical information that you've been that you've received by way of like education. Okay, the Chariot card is asking you to really take control of. Saying all of this together is asking you to make a decision of which way you're going to go. If it isn't that maybe you're just not going to be comfortable going with the gifts that you've been given, and you would rather go with, again, you are an intellectual being, the things that you've learned, the things you're educated. I'm getting like you might have like an actual, PhD or something like that, right? But you're being called to. I'm almost getting a weird message here that you're a doctor. and you've been doing things by the doctor book, like the one that the government writes, okay? But you feel called to kind of almost expose the medical industry for something. I'm sorry, you guys, whoever the fuck is watching me. I feel that you feel called to expose the medical industry, but you also feel loyal to it because you have a degree through it, right? But I think that your own intellect or your own wisdom, what's channeling through you is exposing. You're watching things not look right. Like you're going, oh my God, what I've been doing in my own practice is hurting people. And I thought I was saving people or something like this. And I'm so sorry, this is so specific. You can use this energy for anything in your life where you realize that what you've been taught logically is actually not safe or healthy for people, okay? This could be mentally, physically, or spiritually healthy for people, but you are starting to, like the divine is opening or waking you up to the fact that this isn't good for people. And your purpose here on earth is to expose that. I'm sorry, I love you. And you do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but your purpose here on earth is to really trust what's coming through you. And you're feeling like something that you've been doing for many years isn't right. The divine wants you to know it's not that you haven't been wrong for doing it that way. You were taught to do it that way. You felt from your core that was the right way to do it. And that was legit, the legit way to do it. The healthy, I'm getting, what's this word? Ethical. It was the ethical way to do whatever it was you were doing. But you're starting to be exposed from the divine. Like the divine is exposing to you where everything that you've been doing and everybody is still doing around you is not only not ethical, it's dangerous. I love you so much. So there's a lot of people doing that right now. You can go look at Dr. Berg. There's a lot of different doctors out here really starting to kind of put a little illumination on where the medical industry has been hurting us instead of helping us. And I do feel like whoever I'm reading for at this very second is being called to do something similar to that. Doesn't have to be in the medical industry. It can be any industry or anything that you're starting to see the cracks in or starting to see how it's not benefiting us and it's actually helping or hurting us, okay, as a species. Sorry. I love you guys. Moving right along to Cancer. You guys, this got real deep, okay? Whoever is in this room or whoever's going to be watching this later, whoever watches my channel, the 8 people that watch my channel, this is crazy, you guys. But, I mean, it's not crazy. This is all stuff that comes through me. But usually it doesn't come out in my readings, so that's interesting. More interesting is that I was going to do Waking Up Wednesdays starting tomorrow where we kind of discuss things like this. But I guess we'll just do it right motherfucker now, okay, guys? Cancer, my name is Melissa. I'm your tarot card reader. We're going to get some, what are these called? These Work Your Light cards. And then we're going to get some tarot as well. Just whatever divine, your guides, my guides, the moon, whoever has to say to you at this time, some information. Birthing a new age. It says, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I love that shit. We're manifesting a healthy, happy, loving world, I feel. Okay, that's what we're dreaming of it, and it's coming into fruition. Okay, if we can all manifest that together and really visualize this peaceful, loving place where everybody loves each other, it will come into existence. Okay, we're pretty good at manifesting, all of us. So let's do it. Oh, good. Yes, obviously you guys are all deep here. Okay, Star Mother, how can you mother yourself here? Okay, honey, I do feel like you've had to mother yourself, male, female, or non-binary. And so how we mother ourselves is by doing things that are good for us, even if it's not what we want to do. It's not fun, but it's good. So it's about using your right brain or your frontal lobe, which isn't the fun part of the brain. Okay, it's not the left side that likes to party and enjoy and kick it, but it is the part that will make sure that you're safe, happy, healthy, and functioning properly. So, Star Mother, it's asking you to make sure that you're caring for yourself like a mother would, not like an irresponsible older brother, but like your mother would if you had a good, loving, caring mother. Okay. So eat healthy. Only bring in healthy information into your brain, which means none of that drama, none of that catty, mean, all that. You got to keep your head in the game here, okay, honey? You got to make sure that you don't take in too much toxic information, especially as a sensitive being, an empathic being. Any of you that are here probably are empathic. When you're empathic and you're taking in like the news and sort of things that are, some of it's really just false information, false news. But some of it's just something you can't do anything about. And even if it's real and true, if there's nothing you can physically do about it, it's actually just hindering what your purpose here on earth is, because it makes you feel that the weight on your shoulders, that you can't do anything. God will put right in your vicinity, right in your life, what it is you're supposed to be handling. Okay, is what I'm getting here. The Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the World card. I do feel like you're ending out a huge cycle here, but again, creating a whole new world for yourself. But I get that it's asking you to really mother yourself. So not the kind of mom like me that's like, go ahead, honey, do whatever you want. Okay. The kind of mom that is like, it's time to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. It's time to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's time to write what we want to see in our existence. There's some things that it's asking you to do that I myself am a Cancerian and I haven't been very comfortable with. But I promise you, as I kind of transition into this, really allowing the mother inside of me or my frontal lobe to do some of the work, my right-sided brain to do some of the work, I am watching my life change before my eyes, okay? Not only just is it healing me and nurturing me because I'm caring for myself and I have like the energy or the whatever it is, what you put in your brain, in your body, in your mouth, on your skin, it's all a part of how you feel and how you think on a daily basis. It all helps, with your function of your brain, okay? So it is asking you to make sure that you're putting good things into your, that you're consuming good things. Again, that you're listening to good information, that you're not panicking about things that you can't do anything about. Maybe, if you can't listen to something without panicking about it, then it's time to stop listening to the news or whatever it is, okay? And as a Cancerian, I'm guessing you take on that need to maybe, I'm getting here a weird message of that you are in several different Facebook groups that are all a bunch of abused people that you want to help, right? And you feel called and constantly needing to help every single person when you're not even actually helping yourself at this time. So it's like, we need, number one is us, okay? We need to take care of number one first. And if we can't do that, then we are not, what we're actually handing out isn't really helpful anyways. We're giving little pieces of ourselves that aren't helpful enough. And they're coming from a deprived state. We're handing out little deprived pieces of ourselves and it's not helping anybody. So it's asking you to really nurture, pour in, care for yourself first, like you are your own mother, and stop taking in, I'm saying get off of Facebook for right now is what I'm getting. I'm sorry about that for whoever that's for, or off of any social media that might be making you feel more responsible for things that are outside of you than you are actually responsible for. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. It's interesting stuff coming through, guys. Oh, I love you so much. Okay, guys. And we are moving right along to, did I get the cards tarot on that? I don't know, but I felt like the message that needed to come through came through. Anyways, Cancer, I love you. Okay. And we're moving along to Leo, guys. And my name is, Melissa. And yeah, we're just going to keep on rocking. I love you guys too much. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of chat messages, guys. I really love you. You know what? I just love you guys. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying it now because I'm getting a little weird. But let's see what we got here. Priestess, Leo. I like that. It says here, how are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, which the Priestess always reminds me of the High Priestess when I get this card. And then when it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? I get Leo energy, which is you. Okay. Cute, right? I do feel like you're supposed to be leading the pack here, Mr. Mrs. Non-binary lion. Okay. Get grounded though. Okay. So the Priestess, I feel like a lot of us are needing to, I didn't recognize that. I used to think when people were telling me I need to ground myself, they were trying to call me mentally ill or manic or something like this. I didn't, because I just really was so wounded and I was fighting my own people that I thought loved me and the whole world. And I was just like, I wanted my message to get heard without getting locked up in a fucking institution and things like this. And I'm sorry that I'm getting so deep with this, but that's what I'm kind of getting here right now, is that it is imperative that we do ground. And this is for our own safety so that we don't get off the handle feeling unstable. It really is about getting down into the roots of that you're, staying planted and firm on the floor here. I'm getting like needing to really be able to care for yourself in a, I'm trying to think of what the message is here. I'm trying to get the message through, and it is like, definitely do some grounding. I'm getting that you're not getting your needs met, okay? Or that Okay, so it's kind of bringing me back to a place where I thought, oh, I just kind of flying high on faith. Okay, that's really what I was doing. It was adorable. And just recently now, because I have a hard time like charging for my services and stuff like that, because I want to help the world so bad, I really thought maybe that I would just start to get so many subscribers and views that I would never have to charge a human being to help them save their own life, right? Because there's usually when people are really needing that sort of nurturing and care, they're in a place that's like what I'm getting off of this is that they're not even meeting their own needs, let alone can they pay for somebody to give them some advice on something that I think that we should be offering to each other for free, which is why I've decided I will always do these readings for free, because I think that that's just toxic to not offer that to the world when that's what I feel called to do. Anyway, I'm getting here though, you need to kind of get your needs met in something. So I feel like maybe you have a channel and it's not meeting your needs and you don't want to charge people for your services, but you don't have to charge everybody, and you can offer your free services like free readings to the world or whatever you do here, and then have services for the people that can afford to purchase those services, but you're not making your viewers purchase those services. Only people that can afford to purchase those services will purchase those services. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting a need to do, is really to meet your own needs. This is all a part of grounding and really recognizing that as much as we want to, live in the fifth dimension and from love, we still have third dimensional bills to pay. Okay. World and Chariot. Yummy, yummy. You have a huge thing, but it's asking you literally to kind of take what you've learned in this last cycle. Again, I feel like you've gotten taken advantage of or taken for granted by a lot of people. Could be your own family. I'm getting like that people have taken for advantage of your good, huge, ginormous. I would say you have the biggest heart of the whole zodiac, and I love you all. But I would say that though your lion is fierce, your heart is way bigger. I'm just thinking of like the cowardly lion that said, if I only had a heart, or was it a brain? I don't know. It was a brain. Either way, yeah, the heart. I don't really know. That was the Tin Man that didn't have a heart. The fucking lion had a big ass heart. He just didn't have a brain, okay? They're asking you to use your brain over your heart here, your head over your heart. It isn't really serious, but you do need to have your basic needs met before you can pour into the world with all of your love. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. The World card. It's like this. Once you really get grounded in that knowledge, I feel like the world. You're going to just start plowing through and even like passing up your competition, whoever that is. Okay, whatever niche you're in, whatever you're doing in this. It doesn't need you to be in a job, but I feel like once you really start to demand that your needs get met, you're not asking too much to feed your family or whatever it is you need to do. That's not asking too much. Everybody, it's their birthright, right? We deserve to have that. And then I feel like it's saying that you are going to just setting that one boundary and sticking to it, closes out an old cycle. And I feel like you're really going to plow forward and in a quick manner. I feel like you're going to get a lot of recognition. The Chariot card is about public recognition. It's about victory. And I feel like it's saying that you are the creator of your own victory. Nobody's going to come and hand you the prize, baby. You got to fucking fly past that finish line. Okay. So it's asking you to do so by demanding that your needs be met. I need to pay my bills, but you do get to charge for your services, and then allow the divine to really bring in your demographic or those people that are meant to. Again, I feel like you're feeling guilty about charging for something. I get it. Okay. And more than anybody gets it, but it's like, you have to be able to care for yourself. And we all work around here. So if you're putting work into a situation, you deserve to get paid for that work. Okay, baby? That's what I'm getting right now. And I'm moving right along, you guys. I'm getting a little long-winded, am I? We're moving along to Virgo. Virgo. Hey, Bo Virgo. Melissa here to do a little reading for you. We're going to get you some. Let me get a little coffee, guys. Just a little sip. You guys will never believe this, but I always get like cottonmouthly. There's some tarot readers that like make fun of other tarot readers in their readings for like these silly little things like this. But a woman a little older than me, or I don't know how much older, but she literally made fun of me for my my thirsty palate. Okay, so I'm gonna drink whenever I have to, because that shit's crazy to me. Because I used to be afraid to like take a sip of something on camera. You guys, is that even crazier? We're moving right along here to Virgo. Hopefully I'll remember to timestamp it here so you don't have to hear my weird fucking, maybe she's a Virgo, the reader that I'm talking about. They are literally grown women that make fun of other grown women or grown humans. Right, like on purpose. Akasha, it says, your guidance is divine. Your guidance is divinely guided. I don't know why I feel like that's like too many words. Okay. Play. It says have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Maybe it's saying that these people that make fun of me, I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm going to bring that right in. I do feel like it's literally wanting me to correct this because maybe these people are doing it to be funny and I'm taking it so seriously because I was insecure about myself. So maybe it's like, it's okay to make fun of ourselves a little bit and have a little fun with it. Okay, guys, that's what I'm getting for you as well, Virgo. It says don't dim to fit in though, and transformation. Where we can kind of accept the, even if it is like something like that, where people are being like shallow or I'm getting like, maybe there are people that are literally making fun of you right now, Virgo, and you feel made fun of. I don't think you feel made fun of for no reason. I think there was somebody or something, or like maybe you're in my niche and you're getting that people are sneak attacking motherfuckers all over the place, right? It is maybe saying maybe it's more fun to be able to just not get so triggered by things and be really that comfortable in your own skin where it doesn't hurt and you can even laugh at it. Okay. I have laughed at some of their shit. One of these ladies was making fun of my sunburn in one of her readings. It's just funny. It's like the silliest shit, but it is funny. It's funny once you finally you know that you don't need to impress anybody and you're not here to impress anybody and you're here to do whatever you feel called to do and you're here to do it unapologetically and yeah, just loosen up and have a little fun with whatever this is, okay? If there are people that you feel like are attacking you or making fun of you, try to find the humor in it, okay? Like that you aren't, as long as you're not insecure about those things, and if you are, there's healing that needs to be done there. As long as you're not insecure about those things, it is kind of fucking funny. There is huge comedy in a human being, like an adult making fun of another adult. There's like that in itself is hilarious to me. The Nine of Coins. I feel like you're standing out. I feel like you're really attractive, and I feel like people are trying to make fun of you for that. They're not literally making fun of you saying you're hot, okay? They're trying to make fun of things. Maybe you dress provocatively or something like that. They're trying to make fun of you for shit that is fucking should be no shame in your motherfucking game, baby, okay? God built you this way. You do whatever the fuck you want to do, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And if you are feeling ashamed, and I'm getting that you feel made fun of by people, don't dim to fit in is what it says here. It's like, do not stop shining your little fucking bright ass fucking light. I don't give a fuck if it's an egotistical light, a spiritual light, or a little bit of both. You don't ever dull yourself down to make motherfuckers around you more comfortable in your presence, okay? Is what I'm getting here. The Nine of Coins. I'm sorry that I'm sexy. That's what I'm getting. Like, whoever you are, you're just flying than a motherfucker, okay? And it ain't your fault. It ain't my fault. You're sexy, baby. And people aren't comfortable with that, especially if they're, some of us have been shamed, in childhood for our bodies when we didn't even, when we started to get boobies or something like this. And maybe you have, whatever it is, be proud of yourself and don't let anybody make you dim to fit in because of their own toxic masculine, whatever they have, make their own shame. Don't let people shame you because they're ashamed of themselves, okay? Or they wouldn't do that, or they wouldn't enjoy life or their own sexiness because they're too scared to, or whatever it is. Just getting that you're sexy, baby, and you fucking own that shit. That's what I'm getting right now. God made you that way, by the way, for a fucking reason, because you can own that shit, and don't ever let anybody stop you don't ever dim to fit in, okay? You are the Nine of Coins. You're attracting everything and everyone, and I feel like you work really hard for what you have, and I don't feel like you use your sexiness to get what you want. I mean, not, I don't feel like you're hurting people and using people, right? I feel like you enjoy your sexiness and keep doing that. That's what you get. That's a little gift from God to you. Okay, baby? And is what supposed to happen? Oh, yes. Well, yes, absolutely. I mean, I think that we can all take any channel advice that comes through. I always tell people, you just listen to every sign, always. Like there should always be some good sound advice that comes through the reader that anybody can take if it's good advice. Don't ever take anything that's shameful or shaming you or hurting you, but as long as it's advice that helps you uplifts you in some way, fucking it's yours. And you get to keep that shit and take it home, put it in your little pocket with you and shit. Okay. I love you guys so much. That was it, guys, and we are all done here, but if anybody has any questions, you can pop them in. I'll answer them for free if you guys cannot afford to ask any super chat questions. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being like the best. I might have a small group, but damn it, it's the best. I do have the best group. I will say that. Just always the best energy. You guys are always so good to each other, so good to me, and I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Okay, so thank you so much for always being here and being so good to me. Yep, that's whatever, baby. If you relate to it, it's yours always. And I don't know. I don't see. We love you. I love you guys. Is what I meant to say. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you all so much, and you're so welcome. I am gonna actually go check on my kiddos since there aren't any questions, and maybe we'll come back and do. I love you, Coop. I love you so much. I'll come back maybe and do a little super chat later, or we'll do maybe a free live Q&A. If people can tip, they can tip, and if whatever, we'll just do a free. You know, my favorite thing to do is the free live Q&As that I do. But then God was like, well, I got to a spot where I was like, well, I can't pay my rent, and God was like, yeah, how many free live Q&As did you do this month? Okay, and I was like feeling all like, okay, I get it. But I love doing the free live Q&As. So I think I'm just supposed to keep doing them. And if when people can tip, they can. And then when they can't, they can't. And I feel like everybody deserves to have their questions answered. So I'll be back for a free live Q&A this evening. Okay, you guys? I love you guys. Yes. And so, honey, we will do... Oh, honey, yeah, don't feel pressured to send me anything, baby. Don't do that. I'm not trying to pressure people. I'm just saying, like, God will, like, says if you don't give me an avenue to kind of pay you, I can't pay you. And so I have a hard time charging, but don't feel like you need to tip me right now. But if you have questions later, I'll do free live Q&As. And again, if people feel like tipping, they can, and they don't have to, okay? I love you guys all so much. Sweet dreams, Tanya. Thanks for being here. And, yes, sending love to all of you. I will see you guys this evening, okay? Mwah. For those of you who are awake. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, probably, okay? Love you. Bye.